You said you had dinner?
I'm eating dinner.
Oh, that's what's up.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I was gonna tell you something. Were you able to listen to all the Quick albums?
Yep.
So you heard the
Only
AMG
only
one?
one only one I didn't hear was the that unreleased two second to none album.
Okay, all right. Cause I didn't hear the I couldn't find the AMG bitch, but I had my money 2001. I couldn't find that one.
Is that the one with Jigaboo Pie and shit?
You said Jigaboo. Hold on.
Yeah.
Uh,
I heard the album. I don't know what version it is though.
I heard the first bitch better have my money from '91.
That one I heard, the 91 one.
Okay.
He did
I
another
didn't
one?
hear the one. Yeah, he had a one from 2001 from that list I sent you, but I
I didn't
wasn't
know.
able to find that one. Because
I
one
don't think
I
YouTube has that
found.
one.
You said what?
I don't think YouTube has that one.
Yeah, they don't. They only have the one from 2012, which
Yeah.
yeah, I could have done without that.
Yep.
Oh, Jesus Christ, man! I was just I got home. I've been home since like about nine something. I was watching Atlanta and I fucking fell asleep. I'm just like, oh,
Yeah. Yeah, it's all good.
thank God, thank God I recorded it. Thank
It's
God.
all good. You're the hardest working man on YouTube. You deserve rest.
Yeah. Plus, I gotta rehearse for this gig like right after I finish up this video too, because I didn't even have a
Right.
chance to do that stupid shit.
Right. It's all good.
By
We're
the way,
grateful.
you said what?
So we're grateful for any quick discussion you do. So
I
you know what I
feel
mean?
you. I appreciate it.
Hardest working man on YouTube right here. You know.
Even if I do come late.
Yep. Even if you are.
Mhm.
It's all good. Man, people
Did
was
you
in their
get?
feelings. Did you see the I know BJ was in it. He sent you the live I was on?
You said a lie that you on?
Yeah, we talked about like overrated, underrated MCs. Man, people was in their feelings.
Nah, cause like when I was coming home, that's when I saw that you alive and shit.
Yeah.
Bro,
Man,
what,
I heard
what were
I
y'all
heard
talking about?
Tupac. I heard Tupac was whack. I heard
Whoa,
Jay-Z. I heard who else? Kendrick. I was like, what? What? I'm like, nah, overrated. You want to talk about overrated? Big Sean is overrated. That nigga been always
fabulous is
overrated.
overrated.
The
Drake is
game,
overrated.
the game. Well, Drake was on my list. I had Drake, the game, and Big Sean, but all three of them were overrated.
See, I wouldn't call Game overrated or underrated. I feel like he's just right. It's just his attitude sometimes can be hit or miss.
No, well, he feels like he's on the level of Jay, and he's not. I don't even think he could beat 50 or Eminem in the verses.
Hell no. He can't even beat Nas or Snoop in the verses.
He
Let's be
want
real.
he want he wants uh he wants 50 in the verses. He don't have no big records like 50. So
True.
that's a wash to me.
Hey, yo, keep talking. I'm gonna use the bathroom. I'm still listening,
Yeah.
okay?
Mike was good, yo.
Hey, Mike.
2 Chains definitely was overrated. Don't like him at all. Straight trash.
Hey, try.
Yo,
You got the text I sent you about the other discography breakdown? I'm thinking about doing.
uh, yes,
Oh, okay, cool.
yes.
My bad.
It's good. I like it. People are actually like.
Oh,
People are actually like.
so you cool with ANS being the next one, right?
ANS. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah,
Okay. Okay. Cool.
yeah.
Cool. Just making sure. Because mind you, I still gotta send you the list for the next week's reviews and shit.
Right. You doing those in May?
Well, one of them, I know two of them most likely will be in May, but the last one, I want to do the last one in June, the whole month of June.
Okay. Okay. Alchemist is May too?
Yes, Alchemist is going to be probably the first and second week of May. I gotta
Okay.
talk to Eric because I want Eric to be on that one too.
Let ever go. Let ever be
Yeah,
the judge for that one.
yeah. No shade to Sam. I just somebody different. That's it. No shade. Fuck.
I'm throwing shade. Fuck that. Sam is already judging it before it even start happening. That's not how you judge a battle. You can't do that. Even if I feel like I'm gonna win, which I always do, you can't go into the battle being the judge and feeling like I'm gonna win.
Yeah.
So we have to get another judge that he's neutral. You know what I'm saying?
True. I'm gonna wash my hands right quick. Hold on.
Drake is. I like Drake early stuff, but he's overrated now. Favorite DJ Quik affiliate? You about to find out, Ronnie.
Close the door. Do, 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 do. Favorite DJ Quick affiliate? Probably Sugar Free, but I'm gonna get into that in a minute.
Mm.
You okay, bro?
Yep.
Allergy season. I'm telling you. Fuck.
Yes, it's crazy. That's how you know spring is here.
Right. Close the door. Du, 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 du. I don't know why I'm bumping Teddy Pendergrass right now. Fuck.
Hey, the legend. You know they you know that the next verses they trying to get somebody to battle Stevie Wonder.
Man, they should do what they did for D'Angelo. Give Stevie a concert. 'Cause ain't nobody battling Stevie Wonder.
Al
Not
Green can't
Smokey,
battle him.
not
Smokey
Diane.
Robinson can't battle him.
Man, I love Al Green, but Stevie would wipe Al Green.
Oh wow,
Stevie would wipe Al Green.
Smokey Robinson.
The only motherfucker, Smokey, if you consider the other songs he wrote for other artists, maybe,
Right.
and his own shit, then probably Smokey.
Right.
But Stevie is untouchable. I gotta put my bias. I gotta put my Black Jesus
Yeah.
bias and shit. But
Oh boy.
this
Like
dude,
like
he's
you do with
untouchable.
with D'Angelo. Like you do with
With
D'Angelo.
who?
D'Angelo.
Well, see, D'Angelo. What do you think D'Angelo gets it from? You know.
Yeah, but I don't think he's
We're
unbeatable.
talking about. We're talking about who?
Man, I don't think D'Angelo's unbeatable.
Who?
I think Stevie and Smokey they both like wrote songs for each other and shit. Like I could definitely see Smokey and Stevie. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Smokey and Stevie. I
Uh,
can see that. But
what about Charlie Wilson?
hell no.
No.
Hell no.
Okay.
Mind you, I love Charlie. I love Charlie, but hell no.
Okay.
If Prince was alive, that would be Stevie's biggest competition. If Prince was alive.
Yes, definitely. That would have been a plot.
You
I
agree with
think
me?
Prince would have been favored in that one. Yes. I think Prince would have been favored in that one.
Mm. But wait, I thought the next one was Cypress Hill and Onyx. I thought that was the next one.
That's in May, but the one from Mother's Day, that's before that, before Cyber Show. Cyber Show one is like May. Was it May
Wait,
14th?
hold on. When is Mother's Day?
Mother's Day's in May,
Because
like May 8th,
I
May
thought it was
8th or
like the
something.
second Sunday of May.
It's like May 8th. But they had one for Mother's Day. But I know Swizz put up a post saying Stevie Wonder versus who. So that looked like that might be the next one. A lot of people picking Smokey or Al Green or Charlie Wilson to battle.
I I say just Smokey. I feel like Charlie
And
Wilson and
Snoop.
Al Green. That's the battle by itself. You ask me.
That's true. That's true. Teddy's not here.
Because when I think Charlie Wilson, I think crooner.
Mm-mm.
So
Not George. That's a bad matchup. George Clinton. Nah,
who?
that's two different genres. George Clinton and Stevie
George Clinton
Wonder.
against Stevie.
Nah,
Hell, I love George. I mean, I love George, man, but I don't know. I
that's a
don't
bad
know, man.
matchup.
I don't
That's a
know.
bad matchup. They don't do the same type of music.
It should have been get George Clinton against Sly Stone. That's what it should be.
Right. That's a better one.
Man, shit. Oh, definitely Bronx Tale, Ronnie. And I just recently saw that movie. Oh, this is one thing I hate about not having a DVD player like that. Ugh. It's like that one, but I just love
Don't
that.
you got
Ugh.
You got one, but you don't use it.
Huh?
You got one, but you don't use it.
I mean, I used to have one, but it's like the old DVD player I had, it didn't play certain DVD types, so I had to throw that shit away. I
Oh
got
yeah,
one,
like the region. You
but
had
it's like,
the region one DVD.
yeah, stupid shit.
Yeah, that. Why
I'm
don't you
just like,
just get
nigga, it's a
you have a next
fucking
gen
DVD, nigga.
you have a next gen system, right? Just play it on there.
I did. I tried to put it on my PS4.
No,
It didn't support it.
it doesn't play.
Cause I was trying to watch New
Yeah,
York
Lionel
Undercover.
Richie.
You said what?
Yeah, Lionel Richie. They mentioned also Lionel against Stevie, but I think Lionel would still lose.
Oh please. Oh
I
please.
think Lionel would still lose against him.
Hell yeah. Lionel will still fucking lose against Steve. I'm sorry.
Put Lionel against
But yeah.
Charlie Wilson. They both came from bands. You know,
Yeah. Lionel,
the
that's not a good
Commodore the
matchup either.
Commodores. Yeah, but the Commodores is considered funk, right? They're a funk band too, right?
In their earlier days before really Lionel really had his foot in, they went from funk to R&B to it's like they had like a different style compared to other ones and
Right.
shit.
Well, Gap Band was good. Was only good up until '82. After that, they made trash. So it won't be a long battle.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? Charlie Wilson got to break out and go solo at some point in their verses. You know, in my opinion. And you know, we did that Gap Band discography breakdown, and a lot of those albums after '82 were bad.
Yeah.
Yep.
Outstanding.
Diana Ross versus
Diana
Stevie.
Ross.
Nah, Stevie would beat her too.
Mm.
You
Yeah.
got Diana over Stevie.
I don't got Diana over Steve. I feel like that would be a good competition.
Nah, she don't play no instruments. You need somebody of equal yoke. Like Sly Stone will be great, but where is he? Where is Sly right now?
Man, Sly's just doing what Sly does at this point.
You know what I'm saying? I feel like they need a documentary about him and his music. Like he's severely slept on.
I don't necessarily call him slept on, but an updated documentary will do him justice.
Something for him for his legacy. You don't hear nobody mention him.
They do give Sly his props.
They mention him. I don't hear about too much. I hear about Stevie. I hear about Marvin Gaye, Diana. I don't hear too much about Sly. You know what I'm saying? Like he's not in the public eye like that. You know what I'm saying? So it's almost like he's forgotten about. When the last time he dropped a record?
That was back in the 80s.
I know I don't got that. I only got the 70s stuff from him.
Yeah, a lot of the latter Sly and the Family stuff after Pillow Talk or whatever that one was, Small Talk, it wasn't really that good. It was me real with you. But trust me, Sly gets his just due. It's just that, with him not really making as much music like that, it gets kind of frustrating and shit,
Right. Tower of Power? What about him?
You talking about Lenny Williams' old group?
Against who?
Better not be against Steve. That's a lot of people. So very hard to do. Now I feel like Tower of Power would be a good verse against somebody and shit,
Against who? Slave? Against who you putting up them up against?
Probably Can Function.
That's good. Okay.
I'm just thinking outside the box, low key. I'm just Alright, I might start about 3 more minutes. I'm just updating the tags on this video. By the way, when do you want to talk about the Power show?
Whenever you're ready.
Okay, we can probably talk about that tonight too. After I rehearse or some shit.
Tower of Power versus War, yeah.
Ooh.
I was thinking Toto, but
that's a good
War is
one.
good. Yeah.
See, that's the group that don't get its just due. War.
Yeah.
That's the group that don't get its just due. Get up, stand up.
Bob Marley versus who? Who fucking with Bob Marley? Who fucking with him? Who fucking with him?
Nobody.
Exactly.
Well, maybe Jimmy Cliff, but that's a maybe.
He would still lose.
I got a rapper. No one can probably go against.
Who?
LL Cool J.
Get the fuck out of here. Busta Rhymes right now would beat LL Cool J. Right now.
Okay.
Busta Rhymes right now.
I say Busta against Jay-Z. That's my personal thing.
Busta Rhymes right now was beating LL Cool J. Does he have better albums than him?
LL Cool J is
right now. Busta's still doing music. When the last time LL dropped anything?
Yeah, we still wait on that Q-Tip project.
I have a feeling that shit gonna be bad too.
If it's amplified bad, I don't know what to tell you.
I like amplified. I like amplified. It's just mainstream Q-Tip, but if you give LL a amplified album, that's right up LL's lane because that's what he did.
They call me Big Ellie.
You know what I'm saying? Like if he give him something like a vibrant thing type of, that's LL shit. That was his thing. How many joints he had for the women? So I don't know what I can't see LL doing no type of Tribe Called Quest type of shit over those beats though. You know what I mean? So if you give him some shit like from, the Renaissance, I'm like, I can't picture LL with those beats. But if you give him some like a 10 track album worth of like vibrant thing joints, yeah. That's LL's lane right there.
They call me Big Fella.
You saw your girl Abby Lennox.
You said Ari Lennox?
Yeah, you saw her story, your Instagram story.
Nah, like I said, I've been busy all day. What
Oh
she do?
man, check it out. Ah man,
She
she
naked or
gorgeous.
something?
She gorgeous. That's all I can say.
All
She
right,
look good.
I'll check it out. I hate technology this day.
I don't want to see no dead artists do a verses. It ain't. Listen, I seen dead artists live, and the energy for them is totally different when they no longer here. I don't want to see no dead artists. I don't want to see no Tupac, no Biggie, no Pun. It ain't the same unless they actually did.
You know they trying to do a label versus. I'll use
Well,
a
who?
bathroom.
Well, who?
They didn't. They didn't announce it yet.
Even with that, that's gonna be hard to do. LL versus Rakim. I don't know.
LL versus who?
I feel like LL would lose that just because he's going up against Rakim.
Oh hell yeah!
And Rakim fans wasn't about mainstream shit, so I think Rakim will be the favorite in that.
let's
But
not go
he
crazy.
ain't got the big hits. He ain't got the big records like LL though. You know what I'm saying? Def Jam and Motown. That's not even a good matchup. That's two different labels with different artists. And Def Jam ain't even the same. They don't got like their whole roster is different now compared to back in the day. You want Def Jam now with like Justin Bieber and shit, or you Def Jam with Public Enemy or Baseline? They would
Yeah, I'm
they
ready
would
to
have
start
to
with
do Cash Money versus No Limit. That's the only one I can see them doing like right now. Cause they can't even if they try to do Bad Boy, nobody's on Bad Boy no more. And Puffy done burned his bridges with all his artists.
I don't want to see no bad boy versus
Cash
that.
Money or No Limit, you could do right now. I don't think they could do a Bad Boy and Social Death.
Well, you heard about what Snoop Dogg's trying to partner up with Bad Boy Records and
For
shit
what?
like that.
For what?
Cause he owns Death Row now and shit.
So what I gotta do with Bad Boy?
He just wants to partner up with Bad Boy, make some good music.
Yeah? With who? Who's on Bad Boy now? Who's on it?
No, but not a damn thing.
It's exactly so you're partnering up with nobody. That's an empty roster.
I'm ready to start whenever you are.
Let's go.
What's good, you? How's everyone doing this lovely Thursday night? It's your boy Reg in the building. I got my homeboy Try with me,
Yo.
and we're gonna continue off with part two of this whole fucking battle and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? The discography breakdown, the DJ Quik, but we're gonna actually do the affiliates today and the collab albums or whatever too. Just the other albums. So yeah, man, let's get started with 1991's Second to None subtitle album. This album came out 91. I went to right after Quick as a Name. He was very busy around this time too. He was working on this album and AMG and High C's album and shit too.
Right.
But yeah, Second to None probably some of his best known, his one from some of his best known work came from this one. Honestly, this one was a very solid album. The first Second to None album.
Mhm.
It pretty much kind of followed the same length as what's the name? Quick as a Name. You know what I'm saying? I love the song Underground Terror. That might be my favorite track off this album. Um, Let the Rhythm Take You was pretty good. You know, Coming Like This with Quick, AMG, and High C. That was pretty nice as well too. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, this one was a pretty dope album. You know what I'm saying? It's not great. You know, there was some songs I could have probably done without, but I would definitely give this a 4 out of 5.
Yeah, definitely a solid album. I love the production and the songs. Be true to yourself. That was a dope track. And they talking about fake people and you know, taking friends out for a meal and but you don't even eat. It's like you trying to impress your fake friends around you. And KK on that track, he was like, open your eyes and look. Your best friend might be the crook. So warning people about that and just being true to yourself. That on that track, that was dope. And Just Ain't Me, where he's like talking about taking care of another chick's kid and he ain't the daddy and he ain't playing daddy for no other chicks kids. And I like that track. What Goes Up, that was another banger. If You Want It, another dope banger. I like the album. I think the album is the production was strong. The songs, I'm giving it 4 mics.
Definitely. Now we're gonna get into AMG. Bitch, better have my money. Now, realistically speaking, didn't really do a lot on this album, which is something I forgot to mention. That we're not really going to talk about all the affiliates albums, just the ones where Quick has some input in it.
Right.
As he only did like about 3 or 4 tracks off the album, but it was still a pretty dope album. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
To me, this is a West Coast classic. Like
Yeah.
this album is a West Coast classic. Bitch, the original bitch better have my money, not the one where y'all know Rihanna. Bitch better have my money, not that one. No.
We need a remix
Tired,
for that with Rihanna. Get
tired of
Riri
that.
on that. Get Riri on that
Tired of
remix.
that fucking track. Bitch better have my money. That was just when
AMG.
Rihanna was. That was just when Rihanna was just making songs just to make songs because no motherfucker would buy it and shit. I'm sorry.
AMG and Riri. We need that remix.
We need that one. Some
Yeah.
royalty checks or something.
Mhm.
But yeah, and you know when we talked about Boss last week, the song "My Sister Is a Bitch" was on this album.
Right.
Um, just the titles alone, "I Want to Be Your Hoe,"
Crazy.
um,
With that, he
"Vertical
sampled the
Joyride,"
Vanity, the Nasty Girl track.
yeah,
I love that track.
"Lick 'Em Low Lover,"
Hmm.
P Funk. It's because the song P Funk, he's just rapping over an accordion beat, which I've never actually heard that in hip hop before, and shit like
Right.
that. Kind of gives me some ideas actually at the moment. But hey, um, D Control, My Hoe, My Kids, like
Crazy. Mhm.
just it's very entertaining, very entertaining. I would definitely give this 4 mics as well too. It's a West Coast album that only the West Coast can really get. That's all I can say.
Definitely a solid album, and I want to be your whole. Like I mentioned, he sampled a Vanity Six Nasty Girl track. That was dope. And Jigaboo Pie, my Jigaboo Pie. Oh, how I love my Jigaboo Pie. Love that track with the he sample well, it's like the same sample that Kane used for Ain't No Half Stepping.
Yes,
That was a
yes.
banger. Bitch better have my money. Give a
Bitch,
dog a
man.
bone. It has like a New Jack Swing sound to that. The Vertical Joyride. This might be like one of the nastiest rap albums I've ever heard.
I
You
agree.
know what I'm saying? Like I think it's his best album. I'm giving it 5 mics, and it was great. It's definitely the production was dope, and the songs were raunchy, and AMG said what he wanted to say, and that's how rap should be. You say speak your mind, and to hell with all the critics and all that. So I love it.
Yeah, I definitely love this album. Definitely got to talk about this album in the future.
Yeah,
Shit too.
I need this album too. I only got Boiling Out of Control. I don't got this one.
See, I did not like Balling Out of
You didn't
Control.
like that one? I like that one too. It had like he had like some familiar samples on that one too.
And that's my issue. I
Oh,
mean,
that's
this
it. You
album,
didn't
yeah,
like?
You said what?
So you didn't care for the track where he's like rhyming over the juicy beat. I think it was just as good as the Biggie
Hell
one.
no. That was one of
What?
my least favorite tracks off the album.
Wow, that's straight
And
G
don't get me
funk right there.
wrong. Don't get me wrong. This album used familiar samples too. Like
Mm,
those 91 Quick albums used familiar samples, but
right.
that one, it didn't really sound too much like because at that time him and Quick had fallen out at that time
Yeah, Quick is not on
and shit
there.
like that.
Album.
Yeah. Cause
I
Quick
thought it
dissed
was
him on
dope, man. Because it's
Quick,
like we only get to hear like Biggie over the juicy track, but when somebody else use it, I thought it was actually done good.
yeah, I did not like that track.
You didn't like it, so you didn't care for that album.
Nah.
Okay.
Yeah, to me, Bitch Better Have My Money. That's the only album I would ever have from him.
Yeah, I mean, all this shit is out of print anyway. All these albums out of print.
Right. All right, now we're gonna get into High C. He's another affiliate, you know what I'm saying? He came out with his album Scandalous. Oh shit. What is the best way to describe High C? Um the funky rap singer, let's just say. Yeah, he's a funky rap singer. This album to me, imagine a Juice Crew rapper, a gangster rapper trying to be in the Juice Crew and shit like that. That's the best way to describe High C. It definitely had like a lot more R&B mixed with West Coast hip hop and shit like that. I love this. This nigga legitimately made a song called "Leave My Crib Alone." Like he
That
legitimately
was
made a song.
funny. I like that.
Yeah, I love that one.
Mhm,
The song I was most familiar with them. "I'm Not Your Puppet."
mhm.
It used that same sample by James and Bobby Perfy. "I'm Your Puppet." Love
Yeah,
that track. Um, Yo Dick. Pause. Sitting in the park. Love that one
that was dope.
too.
Mhm.
Funky rap singer. Yeah, this Froggy style. I mean, too drunk to fuck. I mean, again, the title of this album is crazy, but yeah, again, this was a very, very, very good album. I'll give this a 3.5 out of 5 because it was some tracks were kind of on a cheesy, corny kind of side, but it is what it is. Fuck it.
What does it sound like to you?
You know what? He sound like I said, it's a mixture between Easy E a little bit,
Uh-huh.
mixing with a little bit of DJ Quick, and maybe any. He sounds like a one Juice Crew rapper, like a Juice Crew rapper, or some shit. What who do he sound like to
When
you?
I He sound like Easy to me, like
Yeah,
that whole screaming type of rapping.
yeah,
He sound like a lot like it's like what is it with these West Coast dudes? Either they sound like Easy or they sound like Cube. You know what I'm saying? Like when we talked about the Boss album last week, I said the same thing about her. She sounded like Easy E. And you could tell that how much of a legend Easy E was. He left a lasting imprint on a lot of these rappers, and you know that's as soon as I heard the album, I'm like, that's Easy E right there. He sound like Easy, but
that's the same.
huh?
That's the same thing I said about Quick's first album. He sounded like Easy and shit too.
Right, and then he changed over time, though. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But I like some songs like "Leave My Curl Alone." I was hilarious. Love that track. Dedicated to Jerry Curls, the Jerry Curl look at that time. Froggy style, sitting in the park. Slick Rick sampled that for "Sitting in My Car" from the Behind Bars album.
I love that track.
Um, yes, that was dope. Punk shit. He used the infamous Scooby Doo intro, from like the '60s Scooby Doo cartoon, not the other shit, not the one with Scrappy Doo and 13 Ghosts
Right.
and all that. The '60s intro
The new
was on
Scooby
that.
Doo movies. That's the
Love that
one. Yeah.
shit. Yes, that was dope.
But
His album was dope.
honestly,
Uh,
honestly, everybody has used that Scooby Doo sample. It's like there's so many dope Scooby Doo themes. Everyone always
yeah,
uses that one to sample.
I don't know. I think I want to say if it wasn't MF Dooms, like an underground rapper used that intro also. I'm like they
Oh,
sample that a lot.
Dre
You
and
know?
Snoop Dogg even sampled that for the Soul Train Awards performance too.
Right, that's right. Um, yeah, but the album was dope. I just felt like he sounded too much like Easy E on this album.
Yeah, I can't get mad about that.
I'm
Cause
gonna
like I
give it
said,
a 4 though.
he sound like a lot of motherfuckers and shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
But
I'm gonna give it
yeah,
a 4 because I like the different I like the production. I like the different tracks that he had on here.
yes. Like he was so charismatic, it pretty much took over the album. His charismatic and shit. So, because if it was anybody else, they would have been flamed a lot, man. I'm just like, oh god,
Mhm.
he better be lucky he had Quick and shit
Yep,
like that.
facts,
And mind you, he
facts.
produced some of his own shit too.
Okay.
Yeah. Now, this probably is my favorite album out of this whole list. The next one, and I'm kind of mad that these motherfuckers only dropped one album. It's the Penthouse Players Click with the Pay the Cost album. Oh
Uh,
my fucking god! Some of Quick's best beats was on this album, man. Oh my fucking god! And it's crazy. Ironically, this was on Ruthless Records too.
right.
The best way to describe Penthouse Players Click, um, which consists of members Player Ham and Tweet Cadillac, they were like DJ Quick's answer to Above the Law. That's the best way to describe them. They were definitely on that pimp player shit and whatnot. Definitely did their thing. Quick pretty much did this whole album, with a few help from Penthouse and Battle Cat. Oh my god, this is an album we need to talk about. I don't know if you were familiar with these cats before,
I
but
I remember them. I just now hearing the album, but I,
man,
I have more favorites than others. I don't. This wasn't one of them.
oh Jesus Christ,
Ma- Mossberg is one of my favorite albums. The nonfiction album we talk about, we gonna talk about.
yeah,
That was one
that
of my
okay, that
favorites.
that was
And
good too.
the sugar free stuff, I like that stuff.
We'll talk about that one.
Yeah.
We'll talk about that. Definitely. I like that one, but I know a lot of people say that's like the best shit Quick ever done. But honestly,
Really?
this might be
Wow.
some of the best shit Quick has ever done, in my personal opinion.
Uh,
And they had their contribution to the East Coast West Coast beef with the
right.
PS Funk You 2, where they were throwing shots at Tim Dog with that one.
Mm,
I love the song Trust No Bitch, fucking Underground Boss, Just to Keep Your Attention, Black is a Poet. I mean, this whole album like was fucking dope. Like even the samples that they were using,
mm,
like yeah, they're using the familiar samples, but they definitely like experimental with like fucking Led Zeppelin, um, Bobby Bird and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Jimi Hendrix. So and that's the thing about Quick too. He definitely used a lot of rock samples. Like this nigga Q gave it 7 mics. Okay, Q. He definitely used a lot of rock samples in his fucking music and shit like that, which I definitely found that to be very interesting.
mm.
But call me biased, but this to me is a 5 out of 5.
Uh,
I gotta say, I gotta say,
it
it's a
was
five.
it
It's a
was okay to
well,
me. I'm not a huge fan of the group. Black as a Poet was dope. I like that. That's probably my favorite track on the album.
got
You
you,
know, there was some other ones, but it's not my favorite. Like I said, I have other favorites on this list.
and that's good.
You know what I
That's
mean?
pretty good and
But I
shit.
remember when they came out. All of these artists, I remember when they came out. I didn't well, except with the exception of Danny Boy and um Second to None and Sugar Free. Like those are the ones that I knew that I was checking for in the past. But um yeah, it was cool.
Understandable. All right. So now, these next two albums we want to talk about either was unreleased or they came out a little later. So I kind of fit them in this timeline a little bit because they all was recorded in 94 and 95. So we're going to start off with Second to None's what would have been their second album, the shit. This is the one you say you haven't heard, right?
Yeah, I couldn't find it on YouTube. Is it on there?
Yeah, I'm gonna send it to you. I'm gonna send it to you.
Okay.
Yeah, because
I found the self-titled one and then the classic 220 joint.
yeah,
So
I'm gonna send
sometimes
that
it's
to you.
like depending on if the album is really old, they ain't gonna have all the tracks for whatever reason. They'll be missing
Yeah,
tracks.
Yeah, but with this one, they had all the tracks with this one
Okay.
and stuff like that too. So I'm gonna send it to you. But so what had happened was with this album, uh, Second to None had like a deal with Death Row with him, them, and DJ Quick had a deal with Death Row because, like I said, Suge Knight and DJ Quick kind of went back. But with Death Row Records, they didn't really put this album on like that. You know what I'm saying? Because at that time too, they were going through like a lot of legal issues around that time too.
Mm,
Dre had gotten arrested. They were about to lose a Time Warner deal, and then even with DJ Quick, his label Profile was pretty much trying to like block working with Death Row and stuff like that too.
right.
So yeah, man, a lot of shit was going on with this deal, but to me, this album, if this album came out, it might actually be my favorite Second to None album on physical and stuff like that. You
Mm,
know what I'm saying? Definitely had like, if you want a good representation about what Quick would have sounded like working with Death Row or full album, this is the perfect album for you. Even though it had songs like "The Dog in Me," which I
right.
want to say that was on the Above the Rim soundtrack. I want to say some
Never
songs was
heard that.
released on soundtracks and shit too. So
Yeah.
I love I Can Tell the Nasty song. I love Can't Wait to Do This. Like I said, it definitely his production around this time definitely got better. You know what I'm saying? I love this production. But yeah, this is a 4.5 out of 5.
Okay. Let me check it out.
Yeah. Now Danny Boy, the he had an album called It's About Time that was supposed to have came out, but his shit got, of course, got shelved and whatnot. You
Why?
know what I'm saying?
Why did they
That
show the album?
that part I
I
do
think
not know.
I think Shark Knight found out that he was gay, and he's like, "Nope, you ain't coming out."
Nah, I don't
No.
know. Yeah, I honestly don't even. I try to look at why the album was show, but uh, no answer on that one. But yeah, man, with this album is to me. Well, first of all, I can't start off this album without talking about the legendary "Come When I Call" from the Murder Was the Case soundtrack. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
To
Yeah.
me, the best song, Quick and Danny Boy came out together and shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Um, Pretty much, I love that song. But when it came to this album, uh,
You didn't like it?
it, it was good. It had some joints, but at the same time, I can tell that some tracks they pretty much reworked on and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? Some tracks they kind of reworked on, but then some tracks it definitely had that '94 flavor towards it and shit too. You know what I'm saying?
Mm,
And I like the one with like Between Me and You, with Roger Troutman, the late great Roger Troutman.
mm. Yeah.
I love Can I Come Over? I liked How Many Times and stuff like that. The come excuse me. The Come When I Call remix. I could have done without that to be real with you, but it is what it is. But hey,
Right.
this album I'm gonna give it some 3.5 out of 5.
I think this album is a classic, Reg. I think Death Row dropped the ball not releasing this album because
Yeah.
Danny Boy was truly a great singer, and he managed to do an album that didn't have features on here, but the production with Quick and Devontae from Jodeci was excellent, and it had like a G Funk R&B sound to it on a lot of the tracks, like "Put Your Mind Away" and "How Many Times." "So in Love." I love the flutes on that and the guitars, and you got the female singing on the chorus. The two Devontae joints, if you don't mind, and a really nice soulful ballad. It's all about you. Lovely ballad. You got Devontae on the what they call auto tune now. We call vocoder back then, and it reminded me that's like Devontae, like 93, 94 Devontae, like when he was doing Diary of a Mad Band and the show, The After Party, The Hotel. I think it's a great album, and Danny, if this album was released, Danny Boy would have been multi-platinum with this album, and Death Row dropped the ball with this project. And this, it's a shame that he didn't come out. But this was a great album to me. I'm giving it 5 months.
Understandable. Definitely respect your opinion about that. All right. Now we're gonna get into okay. Where am I at this list right now? Um, Sugar Free with Street Gospel. Now this one I've heard a lot of DJ Quick fans give a lot of love for this album and whatnot. It's definitely
Yeah.
a classic album in my personal opinion and shit. I definitely feel like Sugar Free is an acquired taste to some people. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
He's
yeah, he has a
definitely
different flow, and yeah,
yeah, very different flow. I know a lot of motherfuckers that love him, but I know a
hmm,
lot of motherfuckers that find him annoying, especially with the high
really,
pitch kind of. Yeah, you'll be surprised. A
wow,
lot of motherfuckers find him annoying and shit. But me personally, I fuck with Sugar Free. This album to me, next to the Penthouse Players Click, I would definitely put this among the best of the lot. You know what I'm saying? It has because this was around the time when Quick was having like a more gospel, not R&B. He was trying to do more R&B with his music. You know, trying to have like a more different dimension than the gangster rap and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And Sugar Free, of course, being like a pimp, originally being a pimp and stuff like that too. Um, Definitely had like a very different feel. Definitely had a very different feel because he was definitely known for that rapid fire flow and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Um, a more polished E40. That's the best way to put it. You know what I'm saying? A more polished E40.
hmm,
Um, Now in terms of songs, ooh, I'd rather give you my bitch. I loved On My Way was pretty dope with El DeBarge.
yeah,
To this day, I
hmm,
still don't know why a DeBarge or even a James DeBarge album with Quick was never
I don't
released. I
know.
still don't
They should
know.
have did that.
Yeah, Don't Know Suckers Live Here, Tiptoe. Yeah, this was a very, very, very dope album. Like I said, it's a quiet
Yeah.
taste, but it is what it is. I'll give it
But I think that's
five out
what
of
I think
five.
that's the appeal to Sugar Free, because he had a different flow, and he had like that rapid fire flow. And I mean, if you look at it, like Silk the Shocker did the same thing. You know what I'm saying? He had a rapid fire flow also. You know what I mean? But I like Sugar Free. I think he's a dope artist, and his production by Quick, the G Funk sound with the R&B and really melodic grooves on the album. Fly for Life, that was a dope joint. Secrets, really jazzy track. Love the pianos on that. The beat. Tiptoe is one of my favorites. Love the bass line for that. The guitars, like, I think it's definitely a strong album. One of his best albums. I'm gonna definitely give it 4.5 mics.
Yeah,
I
man.
really enjoyed that one.
Very dope album indeed. Alrighty. Let's see. Now we're gonna get into Second to None's on retail version. This is the second album, the Classic 220. This one was a pretty good album. I was very pleasantly surprised by this one. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? Because
Yeah,
a lot of West. This is like around the time when like West Coast hip hop was kind of like that weird era, like in the late '90s. It was kind of not really marketed as much. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Because they were on Arista Records when they were doing this one and shit like that. And Clive Davis, I think at that time he was handling Arista Records at that time still.
yeah.
I could be wrong, but yeah, man.
Hmm.
This one was a very, very, very good album. You know what I'm saying? That's one thing Quick is gonna do. He's always gonna look after his artists. Cough, cough,
Right.
puffy. Um,
Oh Lord.
you know what I'm saying? I love the one with James DeBarge and AMG, whatever you want.
Yes.
Oh my
Yeah.
God, that was a fire ass joint. I love that joint. You know what I'm saying? James
Hmm.
DeBarge, man, probably next to L and Bunny, best singer on fucking DeBarge in my opinion. Next to L and
Facts.
Bunny.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
I used to get him and L mixed up because they had like the same falsetto.
Hey,
You
same,
know?
especially on all my especially on I Like It, because a
Yeah.
lot of people say, "Oh, L DeBarge did this thing on I Like It," but it was mostly James singing that track. A lot of people
Right.
forget.
Yeah. He killed it.
Um, yeah, definitely. L just did the I like it. he did that part, but hey,
Mm-hmm.
I can't go that high. But fuck it. Back up off the wall with DJ Quick was dope. Um, again, you could definitely tell the consistency of Quick's
Mm,
production when it came to Second to None. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Definitely gotta do a double review or some reviews on Second to None and shit. Because re-listening to the discography, they were definitely
mm,
very good. I'm
yeah.
talking about the Barge group. I'm not Bobby DeBarge. He was in the class by himself. That's all I gotta say. But
Bobby was
even
alright.
Bobby,
He was
L,
alright.
L, he can't even touch L. I'm sorry. I like
Yeah.
Bobby, but he can't
I,
even
I
touch L.
still I still like L, like you just said, L, James, and Bunny. I like those are my favorites on the group.
Right. I feel like Bobby
Bunny
DeBarge.
needed Bunny needed to come out with her own solo shit.
Right. I feel like what's his name? Bobby DeBarge. His popularity grew more in recent years, if you ask me.
Yeah, yeah, because of that Lifetime shit that they had.
Oh God. All right. Now overall, I'm gonna give this classic 220 album a 4 out of 5. I was very pleasantly surprised when I heard this one. So yeah, definitely
Yeah,
gotta talk about this one day.
this might be my favorite Sucking the Nun album. Like they stepped it up on here, the production and the songs, the features. Up in the Club, that was a single with AMG and Quick on the chorus. That was dope. Make him understand. Really funky track, nice beat and bass line. The guitars on that, the flutes. The track Y, really jazzy melodic track. Princess with James DeBarge. He was singing on the chorus. Love that track. That's probably like my favorite track on the album. Definitely enjoyed this one. I'm giving it 4.5 mics.
Yeah.
This is dope.
I know somebody said Chico. Honestly, I've never been a big Chico
Yes,
fan.
Chico
Like, I
was good,
mean, Chico was good, but
but he
I
ain't
gotta
touching L. He
probably,
not touching James.
yeah, I gotta listen to the album he came out with after he came out of prison. Cause I know a lot of people say that was good, but
That was good.
I
That was
never,
good.
I never been a big Chico fan like that. First of all, I hate that fucking name too. First of all, for a black man.
Uh,
The only Chico I recognize is the Freddie Prince character, Chico and the Man. That's the only Chico I recognize. Let me stop. Let me
Chico
stop.
was good. I don't. You're not touching his uncles though. That whole family will sing. His Christina
Yeah,
DeBarge. Everybody singing that family. So we'll be here all night talking about each DeBarge relative.
right. Hell, are we thinking about the Bar's discography breakdown? Are we thinking
That
about
needs to
that?
happen. That needs to happen. Cause I got a lot of the early stuff from them. So we
Okay.
should have been did that. We should have been that did the Barge episode.
Well, we talked about all this love and in a special
Right.
way,
Yeah.
and I've recently. Speaking of that, I gotta show you something. I gotta take a
Okay.
pause. I gotta show you. I don't think I've showed anybody this. Hold on. Fuck. That's the thing though. That DJ Quick and the Boys
Joe
album
did
should have
not
been
do
there.
that. Chico was already hot at that time when he did that remix with Joe. He didn't revive his career. Chico was already
Well,
hot.
technically, his career was on standby. Let's just be real, because he had a first album on Motown and shit.
Yeah, but I'm talking about oh shit. I don't got that one.
That's the very first The Barge album.
Yeah, I don't got that one. I got the other ones after that one.
Yeah,
No, but I
yeah. I
mean
was
when
reading.
he came out with what was it the shit from what 97 I think it was 96. That album when he came out with that's what really revitalized his career. And then when he was hot, Joe just said like, "Yo, jump on his remix with me," and people remember that remix.
Yeah, because Joe was like that nigga at that time too. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
yeah, you know.
Yeah. Um. You know what? I'm just gonna leave my camera on because I'm trying to fix my light up a little bit. But fuck it. But yeah, what was I about to say? Yeah, Chico. I'll probably check out Chico's discography and I'll be the judge of that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But yeah, this classic 220 album, I love this one a lot. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yes.
Um. Okay, so where we at right now? Yeah.
Mossberg.
Yeah, Mossberg. Well, yeah, scroll because you say you heard the AMG bitch, but I had my money 2001 or not?
No, just the 91 version.
Okay, so this Mossberg nonfiction album, um, Mossberg, he's pretty much another one. another affiliate from DJ Quick and whatnot. I want to say he was like the guitarist or something. I could be wrong. I could be wrong and shit, but I wasn't able to find a lot of information about Mossberg like that. But this album to me, a very underrated album, if you ask me.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Definitely, it had like a more gangster rap kind of sound to it. You know, I love the Rain King song. Any Way You Want It with James Barnes and Sugar Free was good. Um, I Can Feel That was pretty dope too. You know what I'm saying? Quick production definitely had that early 2000s production and shit like that.
Right.
But at the same time, I love this album. Probably give this a 4 out of 5.
I think this album was dope from beginning to end. I love the chemistry with Mossberg and Quick. Production, of course, the songs. The truth is that was a dope G Funk track. Love the pianos in that. Love the beat. You know, Quick on the chorus again with using the auto tune. Get Naked, really a banging track. You know, Quick had a dope verse on that. No More Questions. I was like one of those. You know, like have you ever heard like the Kid and Play Next Question? It was
Yeah.
like one of those like quick answering questions about different things, like, oh, why you won't cut your hair into a fro, and is you still down with Death Row? You know, stuff like that. That was dope. Um, the Dick ain't free, that joint, and you got Mossberg talking about his dick is not for free, and bitches got to pay to screw him, and he said something like dick ain't free, especially celebrity swipe, a big black motherfucker who can fuck on that. Love those
Mm.
lines. Mushrooms, where he's like talking about the effects of being high off of shrooms. Love that beat. I think this album's a classic. I'm giving it 5 mics.
Definitely see what you're saying. All right. Now we're gonna get into High C with the High Life Hustle album. This came out in 2003. Pretty solid album, to be real with you. I didn't really hear everything on this album because, like I said, I fell asleep and stuff like that. But with this one right here, pretty dope shit. Like Let Me Know with Quick and Fieldy, Coochie was pretty dope. Talk with E40 and Sly Boogie. You know what I'm saying? This was on Rap A Lot Records too. You know what I'm saying? So, this one was a pretty solid album. I would definitely give this a 3 out of 5.
Yeah, this was
Oh, he
cool.
did come out. He came out with a. This is not his second album. This is his third album because the second album, Swinging, it barely had anything from DJ Quick, so I wasn't even going to talk about that one. So just let y'all know.
Yeah, yeah. This was a cool album. I like the production. A couple songs, but it's not like my one of my favorites. So
Definitely, I agree with you on that. All right, and then we have Sugar Free, the New Testament. This came out in 2004. I heard this. I remember hearing some of this album a while back ago and stuff like that. It kind of continues where Street Gospel left off at, if you ask me. But still, it definitely got that signature Sugar Free kind of sound. You know what I'm saying? I love songs like High Heels with Cocaine, which that nigga pretty much put out one of the best G Funk albums ever. I think
mm,
it's called Funk Upon a Rhyme or some shit like that. Pay Me, Your Mama, Your Daddy, and stuff like that. He's Pimping and She's Hoeing. Pretty solid album. I'll give this a 3.5 out of 5.
this was dope. I like that. The song "You Just Won't Stop Talking." It had like that was like a funny track and like one of them like quirky melodies, and he's saying like "You just won't stop talking." Wah, 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 wah. Love that song. That was dope. High Heels was another club banger. Love the bass line for that. The beat. Get What You Pay For with Morris Day from the time. That was a really dope track. I could definitely have seen Morris Day do a solo album with Quick. That would have been crazy. You know,
Yeah, definitely.
really love that. This was another solid album. I'll give it 4.5.
Yes. All right. Now we're gonna since we talk about all the affiliates, we're gonna take this time to talk about the collab albums since we didn't have a
Yeah,
chance to talk about those like last week.
Yeah.
Starting off with 2009's Blackout with Corrupt.
Oh boy.
Oh my fucking god! I love. Well, you say you didn't like this album, right?
I have some issues with this album. I like some songs.
Yeah, it was good, not great, but
Right.
personally, I liked it
Hmm.
and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? Corrupt and Quick, definitely doing their thing. You know what I'm saying? Pretty much, I love songs like what's the song? What's the song? What you want to do? Problem and Yo Yo. I
Hmm.
like Exodus. I like Fuck Y'all featuring Puff Johnson. You know what I'm saying? Definitely Quick doing this thing, in the 2000s and stuff like that. Yeah, man. In my opinion, I better Blackout than Blackout 2. Cause I remember that same year,
Right.
Blackout, either this year or the year after Blackout 2 I came out. And
Hmm.
we'll talk about that one day.
Hmm.
We'll talk about
I didn't like that one either. The production
it.
on that.
Production was, I'm
Yeah,
like, Eric Sermon, what the fuck, man?
she fell off. Um, I like some songs. Cream in Your Panties, that was one of my favorites, and the Appeal and O. But I think there's too much experimenting going on with the production by Quick. Because like there's some songs where it sounded like almost EDM type of shit. I'm like, what is it? Like for
Oh
Corrupt,
God.
this is the dude that did the Dog Pound album. Like this, you know what I mean? Like this dude was lyrically one of the best. I don't want to hear Corrupt on the EDM track. You know what I'm saying? And I think they're just doing too much experimenting. And if you had just gave us like a straight G Funk album like you did for Mossberg and you did for, Second to None, it would have been a classic to me. But this I do not like. I'm giving it two mics, with the exception of 3 or 4 songs. I think the production to me is what fucked up. They were just doing too much experimentation on this album.
Understandable. And I respect your opinion on that. All right. Then the last one we're gonna talk about is the shit he did with
Problem.
Problem,
Yeah.
Rosecrans. This was like an EP and stuff like that. Again, this was pretty straight. Pretty straight for the most part. I don't know too much about Problem. When we keep it a buck with you,
I
but
believe he's
this
from I
was
believe he's from Compton also, if I'm not mistaken. He
yeah.
did a podcast with Talib Kweli, and he's like talking about how he hooked up with Quick,
Oh
and they
God.
started working together and stuff. And he got his own thing going on, and I thought he was, Problem is dope. I think he's a dope young artist from the West Coast. You know, a lot of the songs were good. Like Take It Off One Time. It did have like a little trappy beat to it, like the 808s on it, and
Yeah.
it almost sounded like a Rico Love track or something. I'm like, this is what Quick is doing now. Rose Cran, the title track was dope. A nice soulful singing by the female on there. This Is Your Moment. Wiz Khalifa's on that. That was dope. I did like. I felt like I think there's the EP, and then they came out with like a longer version because I heard like the one with the red cover. That's like it has like more songs on that one.
Got
And
you.
I thought it was good. Not great. I'll give it 3.5, but there's also a track with MC8 on there that was dope. The game is on it. I like it. I give it 3.5. It's not a great project because even with some of the songs, I was like, this don't sound like Quick. It sounds like Quick trying to fit in with the mainstream now and shit. So just give us that G Funk that we know you for. That's all you got to give us. But
Right.
it wasn't bad.
Definitely. And that concludes the discography breakdown with DJ Quick. I had a lot of fun doing this one. I had a lot of
Yeah,
fun.
this was dope.
Yeah, man. So the next discography breakdown is gonna be nice and smooth. A group I have a
Oh,
lot of mixed feelings about, but I definitely want to give the discography a chance. You know what I'm saying?
yep.
That's gonna be probably like early May. Fuck that.
Okay.
But I'm definitely gonna stay on for like probably until about 12:30. Fuck it. By the way, I saw that Ari Lennox picture. Yeah, homegirl look dope.
Wow. She don't like wearing clothes, huh?
Dope.
She was half naked at Coachella. singing her ass
I,
off.
I saw some of that shit.
Yep, it's crazy.
But yeah,
Yep.
definitely, definitely can't wait. I got my albums ready for the last list.
Dope.
Ari Lennox is a singer Q, a singer from Dreamville. Or yeah, Dreamfest. Yeah, Dreamville. Yeah. Fuck
Yeah.
it. No, I didn't have a chance to see that Trey Songz video.
What he do now?
Yeah,
Trey Songz. What he
all I
do?
saw was he was doing the unthinkable.
The unthinkable. What is that?
I mean,
What's the unthinkable?
knowing Trey Songz, what did he do? Grope somebody and put Cuba Gooding Jr. or some shit? Like,
Mm-mm-mm.
I'm not a fan of Lord
Wow.
of the Rings. Yeah,
What's my favorite? The Fellowship of the Ring. That's my favorite.
better producer Quik or KG. Oh, Quik, man.
KG. Love KG. Returning the King is your favorite? That's cool. The Xbox game was good. I played that one. Really enjoyed that.
Yeah, I never cared for Lord of the Rings either. Q. That was probably the whole Harry Potter era, or whatever.
Harry Potter, that shit was overrated.
I tried to get into Harry Potter. I couldn't. I'm like, what is all this wizardry, fortress, all that bullshit?
The first couple of movies are good. After that, it got too dark when he got older and shit.
Trying to force that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wonder if Mike is still trying to do that taxi driver review this Sunday. I gotta ask him.
Yep.
Better lyricist, Daz or Snoop? Ooh, Snoop boy.
Daz. Daz. That
Can't
Daz
get
don't
mad
say a
about
lot
that.
of shit. That lot Daz don't say a lot either though.
You ever heard Daz's first album and shit?
Yeah, that was great. Probably his best shit.
Yeah, I agree.
You know, I got one of his mixtapes that was dope too.
Did you hear Mike Tyson knocked out some dude at the air? Yeah, I heard about that shit. What the fuck?
Oh boy, Tyson up to his old ways again.
Well, maybe the dude deserves it.
Right? That's not how the judge gonna see it though.
Shit. Now, if people want to compare this to Will Smith, oh come on, let's not do this shit. Talking
Yeah.
about Will Smith had a song called "I Think I Can Beat Mike Tyson." Oh, now y'all want to
Right.
listen to this shit. Now y'all want to
Right.
listen to that song.
Right. You're like
Fuck
30
out of
years
here.
late.
Right. Hate y'all motherfuckers and shit. Ugh.
That's funny.
Just let me know, Mike. Let me know.
Well, if he throwing water at him, I would have smacked him too, or punched him, whatever the hell he did.
Oh, the dude was throwing water at him?
Yeah,
The
yeah.
hell yeah, he
He got
deserves
his
it.
ass kicked. He deserved it.
I swear to God, whenever a black man loses his temper and shit like that, the whole world
Right?
collapse.
Exactly. It's news. Ezra Miller lost his temper and he got in trouble. I ain't hear nobody say shit about that.
Who lost his temper?
Ezra Miller, he's an actor.
Ezra Miller. Is he white?
Yeah,
Oh, well, that explains
he's
it.
he's the Flash. He plays the Flash with the movie. You know,
Yeah, motherfucker threw a water bottle at him. I ain't
yeah,
seen
well,
nothing but wrong with what he did. Fuck that.
that's what you get. I don't feel
Who
sorry
threw a
for
water
him.
bottle at Mike Tyson? First of all,
Exactly. Why are you doing it? You just looking for trouble.
exactly.
Buster Douglas barely won that because Tyson knocked him down. The referee counted late, and Tyson really should have won that match. And Buster Douglas got lucky. I don't even count that as a knockdown, as a loss for Tyson.
Yeah, yeah. My opinion, I agree with you on that. I saw the fight too. That referee knew what he was doing.
Yeah, they didn't know what they was doing. He was trying to screw Tyson over.
I wouldn't be surprised if Don King had something to do with that shit too.
Yep.
Oh God. What is the most funniest video you ever saw in 2022? I think it's the big one he got. I don't even fucking know, man. Cause my sense of humor is different than motherfucking sense of humor.
Hector was good, yo. Crazy Bone dropping tonight. Oh yeah, I didn't even know he dropping a new album.
Oh yeah, the baby bowling room fight that was hilarious.
That
Well,
shit.
if you want to, if you want to call that a fight. Mm. There was a movie that was supposed to come out this weekend or some shit.
That's that.
I forgot. I saw a trailer and shit like that. I forgot his name.
Okay.
Did you ever see that Ben Affleck movie that came out on Hulu?
Which which one?
The one where I think it's called like Deep Water or some shit like
Oh
that.
yeah, I saw that. That was basically like Gone Girl Part Two. It was like they had their marriage was open, like a couple we know in Hollywood, and the husband was all in his feelings when his wife was sleeping with other men, you know, and he went off. He was jealous, and he started killing he killed the wife's side piece.
Jesus.
Yeah, I've been to Yankee and Mets games, both of them.
What else? What else?
Yep. Fight for New York.
Moonflower's
Yep.
asking. Yo, yeah.
That's Reggie's favorite game to play.
Yo, one of my
New
favorite
York.
games, man.
I like Vendetta more. Vendetta's my shit.
I like Vendetta, but Fight for New York had more of a Street Fighter edge to it.
Hmm.
When he throw motherfuckers to cars and shit like that, that's my kind of game.
Right. Favorite Chuck Norris movie? Delta Force. Classic film.
I've never
Love
seen a
that
Chuck
film.
Norris movie.
Never seen him? Oh man, you're missing out.
The only Chuck Norris shit I've seen is Walker Texas Ranger.
That shit. Come
Yeah,
on, man. Come on, man.
I mean, I probably saw like scenes in passing, but I never actually know what the movie was and shit.
Right. No, the Mets are not gonna get swept. They'll tie it up. When they come back to New York City, it's a whole different beast than playing out in in Boston. They'll be good.
If there was one character in Boy Meets World, I never understood their purpose was Rachel.
You never understood our purpose on the show.
Nah, I mean she was funny
I mean,
sometimes, but I never understood why she was really there and shit like that.
I don't know.
Anyway, off topic. Hector said I just bought the Munsters complete
Mm.
series on DVD. Dope.
Oh, Rob Zombie's coming out with the movie later this year,
I'm worried about that
and they
shit.
got they got the original woman that played Marilyn is doing she's doing something for the movie. I don't know if she's doing like voiceovers. She's doing something for the film.
I don't know.
She's like the only one that's still
We'll
alive
see.
from the cast. Everybody else is dead.
No, the son is still alive.
Eddie Munster's still alive?
Yeah.
I thought he was gone.
No, he's still alive. Last time I checked.
Yeah, Marilyn is doing something for that.
I like the monsters, but I was more of an Adams Family nigga and shit.
Adam's Family was great too. I like both of them.
But in terms of physical comedy, I would definitely give it to Monsters.
Yeah.
Corey and Sean were my favorite characters from Boy Meets World. Hell yeah, man. Corey, Sean, Mr. Feeney, Topanga.
Hmm.
Even that really big fat motherfucker, Frankie. The Halloween remake that Rob Zombie made was trash. Ooh. Oh, oh dear. You remember that one movie called Deliver Us from Eva with Gabrielle Union and LL Cool J, right?
I remember it. I probably didn't watch it. I stayed away from films like that. That's what you want to talk
Yeah,
about? Deliver Us from Evil?
I was thinking of talking about that in the future, but that's gonna be way down the line. I want to talk about Bronx Tale first and shit. I gotta throw in like at least 2000s black movie or here and there. I mean, if we
Little?
can
I
talk
don't
about
I
Love and
don't know.
Basketball, we can talk about that, right?
Well, I liked Love and Basketball. I don't know about you. Little? I don't remember that movie at all.
Hmm. I'm gonna definitely try to watch that Cypress documentary either tonight or Saturday. I know tomorrow I'm gonna go to Greensboro to see AJ, but I gotta get ready for this gig first.
Right. The
Yeah,
Good
I remember
Son
the
or
movie.
Falling Down.
Never seen either.
Falling Down was good. That's with Michael Douglas. That was a good film. The Good Son, that was good too. Bronx Tale of Love and Basketball. Wow.
Bronx, no comparison. Love Jones, Ronnie. All right, it's 12:30. I'm gonna answer a few more
Mm,
people and shit. Um, you say you're gonna be up like all night, bro?
yeah.
I'm gonna after I get off, I'm gonna get my dinner ready, rehearse for this gig. We can probably do this power thing by 2 o'clock, hopefully.
Right.
Cause as I already know what to say when it comes to this fucking show, but I may or may not watch the season finale again. I don't know. I just feel like this show had like a lot of loose ends and shit.
Yep.
But it's like I'm used to. It's like we got so used to fucking power. Like when one show ends, another show begins and stuff like that. But what 50's going through with fucking stars right now, I don't know if we have another power show soon. Personally,
Who knows?
because now he's talking about he's trying to move to a different network or some shit. I'm just like, oh god.
For what?
Cause I think he didn't like how Stars was like managing a lot of the shit. You know what I'm saying? Like leaking
Right.
episodes.
Where were
Jesus,
you when I was walking? What is that?
where was you? I don't even know what the hell you talking about.
Yeah, Basic Instinct was good.
Sharon Stone, classic.
Right.
Oh Lord have mercy.
The Dream. I don't listen to him.
I like the dream.
You like him?
Yeah.
Never care for him.
I remember that song on Shoddy is a 10.
Oh
That was
God.
my well, excuse me, Shoddy is the shit.
Wow.
Falsetto, that was my shit.
God. Oh Lord.
It's killing try right now. It's killing try right
Him
now.
and him and him and Neo. I didn't like them at all.
So you like Chris Brown and shit?
Chris Brown made better music than both of them.
Yeah.
You didn't care for his stuff.
I'll let you have that. I'll let
Up
you have
until a point, I don't care for his shit now. I think like the last album I actually liked was the X album, maybe.
that. I didn't even like that album like that.
You didn't like that one?
Nah.
He's this nigga doing like triple albums. Like who got time to listen to all that shit?
Like nigga, who the fuck is you, Prince?
You know what I'm saying? Like 41 tracks of the same shit. I'm good.
Q said favorite coffee table book. I mean, I really don't
Yeah.
watch read that shit, but I'll throw Madonna's sex album, sex book, I guess.
You actually read that?
I mean, if you call it that, I guess.
Ah, man.
I thought I lost that shit when I was moving. I was like, oh hell no,
Yeah.
nigga.
You didn't pack that
Hell
in your
no.
you didn't pack that in your suitcase?
I did, but I packed like a lot of. I threw like a lot of shit in my fucking suitcase and shit like that. But I found it.
Wow. That's a collector's item, yo. What's wrong with you?
Yeah, Chris Brown's first album was pretty solid.
Mexican pizza, I never had it. I don't eat Taco Bell, so I don't have that stuff.
Yeah. I can kiss my ass for that Taco Bell.
Mexican pizza.
What the fuck is Mexican pizza to begin with?
I don't know.
Okay, I'm gonna answer about 5 more people because the nigga is getting hungry.
I'll pass on that. I don't eat that stuff.
That was a sad episode. Yeah, we watched some comedy. I forgot how sad that episode was. Oh, by the way, did you see the Blackish finale or no?
I never watched that show.
I forgot you didn't watch that. It was actually pretty good.
It was good.
Yeah, I'm actually gonna miss that show.
So they ain't
But
got
hey,
no black shows on ABC now, right?
well, yeah, they do.
They do.
That stupid Wonder Years reboot. Um,
They still got that on.
they, yeah, maybe I think that got renewed. Maybe Queens might come back. I doubt. I don't think that's gonna come back. Really,
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna come back.
I'm sorry. Favorite DJ Quick verse. The verse he did on the Penthouse Players Click song and shit like that. He was going in and all that.
Oh, I met Biz Marquis. No, I haven't met Biz.
Nobody disappears.
You surprised I don't like Neo? Why would I like Neo? I never liked him.
Believe it or not, I was not a fan of Neo at first, though. I believe it or not.
Yeah. No, I'm good on that.
This nigga literally thought I was going to talk about reality TV on this channel.
Please don't.
I'm good on that. I'd rather talk about The Simpsons or some shit. I don't know.
Right? The Simpsons.
Let's see what episode. Yeah, I need to watch some comedy right now.
Favorite Aaliyah album, AJ Number Number.
One in a
Great
million.
album. Both of them great albums.
Yeah, rest in peace, DJ K. Slade.
Yep.
Oh, I love Eggs and Grits Q. You know who you
Nah, I
talking
don't.
to?
Eggs and grits.
I thought you would put some cheese on your grits and shit like that. Oh man.
Yeah.
See, Aaliyah, I like the Aaliyah self-titled album, but I'm not even gonna hold you. That one grew on me over the years. When I first heard it, I did not like it.
Right.
Sometimes I feel like a fan base just like the fan base too got on my nerves sometimes, you know.
Right.
I'm gonna actually end it off right here. All right. Got a few announcements I want to make. So, like I mentioned, this upcoming Sunday is gonna be the last episode of the whole top 150 rap albums and stuff like that. Which a lot of fun. We did this one. We had a lot of fun. We've been doing this for about 3 months, over a little over 3 months and shit.
Mm-hmm.
I have a feeling we might have some of the same albums on our list. So I'm only gonna
Probably.
say that right now. Yeah. Um. What else? What else? What else? What else? Also, definitely be on the lookout for that beef episode. Cause I'm really trying to finish that up tonight too, which is another reason why I'm trying to end this at a certain time and stuff like that. So hopefully by this weekend, this can finally be up. Cause this whole me moving into a different spot kind of took out like a lot of time and shit like that.
Right.
Um, definitely got a gig Saturday, so wish me luck on that fucking gig. You know what I'm
Congrats on
saying?
that.
Yeah, it's gonna be my first gig in a while and shit. So also, I do want to talk about this album next week.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be one of the
Yes.
albums.
You're gonna
Definitely
be
want
you're
to have
gonna be cooking for that, right? You cooking?
yeah,
What
yeah.
you
It's
gonna
gonna
be
be a
making?
cooking.
What you making?
That I don't know yet. I might just make some like spaghetti or some steak. I don't know yet, cause
Don't burn the house down.
oh hell no, oh no.
Uh,
But yes, it's motherfuckers want to say I cook a lot of shit like that. I was like, why not cook over an album based
uh,
on food, or some shit like that? You know what I'm saying? So, mind you, this is still sealed up too. So,
wow. Of course.
yeah. What else? What else? What else? Got some other shit popping up, but I'm not gonna say yet. Um, just upcoming movie reviews and
Right.
stuff like that too. You know what I'm saying? Just a lot of good shit coming. Oh, the Billy D. Williams episode 2.
Oh God. Oh Lord.
That'll probably be next week as well too. I'm gonna work on this. I'm working on the schedule tonight, but
Mike, what have you done?
yes, his motherfucker say Billy D ain't done shit. You know what I'm saying?
Oh
But
Lord.
you know us. You gotta give respect where respect is due.
Fuck that nigga.
Also, that's one thing I had to talk about. So the New York Undercover review is going to be the middle of May. I want to say I
Mm,
said May 19th for that one, and that's
mm,
going to be the final fucking date
mm,
and stuff like that. I don't have all the episodes because some of them I'm still recording,
mm.
but I do got a good amount of episodes to talk about.
Right.
Yo, Q, all the shit's gonna come. All the shit's coming. Like
No. Donate.
I'm only
Why you demanding shit? Don't demand shit for me to do. I'm not
right.
doing
Like
nothing
guys,
for like
guys,
you.
shit is
Don't
coming,
do
and
that.
I just told y'all last is like I'm really in the middle of getting some more Mariah albums and shit too. So that's why I didn't redo Mariah review. We did a whole fucking discography breakdown. So, but shit is coming. Y'all just gotta fucking donate. But don't worry, I got something for that ass later on and shit. Just let you know. But appreciate this try. I'm gonna eat something, rehearse for this fucking gig. Hopefully, hopefully by 2:15, I'll hit you back up. We can just talk about power, get this shit
All
over
right.
with. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All right, you good, Q? Just talking shit. You know you good. Other
No,
than
we're not
that,
talking shit. I mean it. Don't demand shit
shit,
and you ain't putting into this channel, yo.
shit.
People asking us for more. I'm gonna do movie reviews when I'm ready to do it. So don't ask me when I'm doing shit.
Yeah, man.
That's just how it is. I'm gonna do shit when I'm ready to do it.
Exactly. Just be patient, and everything's gonna come eventually and shit like that. But other than that, hope everyone has a good night, and I will see y'all sometime this weekend.
All right.
Peace. I may do a live chat. I may not, but
Cool.
peace.
All right.
Appreciate it, bro.